Hey everybody, welcome on in to episode 19 of the podcast. We are missing somebody today, but we'll still be rolling.
We still be rolling. No Moda to carry most of our conversations this evening.
It'll be fine. Anyone have anything they want to talk about?
You know, that's the one thing I didn't think about tonight. Because I didn't realize Moda was going to be AWOL.
It's all good. All right. Kat, you have anything recently?
What's something that isn't just a frustrating and or depressing topic?
That's all we got nowadays.
Right.
No kidding.
I know exactly the perfect topic. How's the weather?
Considering both Kat and I are Canadians, it's starting to get a little depressing weather-wise up here.
Oh, wait. Is that just because, it's colder weather? That's not depressing. That's happy times. Give me that. Send it down here. Give it.
Yeah, hey man, speak for yourself. I'm in a rainforest over here.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of the Canadian prairies. It was 32 Fahrenheit this morning.
Send it, damn it.
It was not too warm here today, but we've been having rain, and it's really nice actually.
Send that here too.
Yeah, I'd rather the rain than having to turn on my heat in my vehicle this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see, it's nighttime and it's 94.
Wow. My phone.
So, yeah, that's great. And it feels like 94.
Well, the funny thing is by the time I was done work, it was whatever the hell 25 Celsius is in Fahrenheit.
Nice. Yeah, also coldest gonna get 83.
Oh my dear
at
Jesus.
Night.
Wow.
Other than that, we have excessive heat warnings until Tuesday.
Well, I mean, you do live in a desert.
True.
It should still be cold at night.
No doubt.
It's gonna be 114.
Good Lord.
That's wow. I'd die.
Yeah.
I'd die too.
Sorry, tomorrow is gonna be 115, so it's 1 more degree more.
51 here right now, and that's fairly low because the sun's gone down.
Hold on. Math.
Yeah,
Yay.
I had to
my least favorite
convert
my
to
least
freedom
favorite
unit.
subject. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna bother trying to do this the normal way. Let's see. Let's just, Google this shit.
Oh hell yeah! Online converters for the win.
Yeah.
All I ever remember is something 32. 0 is 32.
Yeah, and minus 40 is minus 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 53 Celsius Fahrenheit right now.
Oh, fairly similar.
Apparently till Thursday it's 3 digits every single day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord for it.
Right. Yeah, the coldest at night it's going to get is 77 on Wednesday.
Oof.
Wow. Yeah, by morning it's supposed to be 46 Fahrenheit. And I got to get my ass up and go outside.
Huzzah.
That's going to be fun. Yay.
Yeah, I hate the heat so much.
Well, I mean, you got options of places you can move to that are much cooler. Ain't deserts.
I mean, yeah, if I want to quit my job.
Yeah, right. The whole job needing to be in the same place stipulation bullshit.
I have to stay in Arizona or move all the way to Ohio, and I'm not living in Ohio.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have no desire to live there. There is family on the side that I distaste of that live there. So, no, thank you.
Right. I remember having this discussion before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's a no. So yeah, no, I'm stuck here unless I can get a whole new job. That's a pain in the ass.
As I say, well, time to find a whole new job.
Yeah. That's not easy and difficult as fuck.
Especially in this day and age. Tell me about it.
Yep. So yeah,
I saw someone wondering on social media if a lot of these places with applications open literally just take people's like information and sell it the way people sell data, and I'm just like, that would explain why a lot of people never hear anything back.
Yeah, there's that. But also a lot of places post jobs just to make it look like they need to be hiring. They generally have no intention of actually hiring. And that annoys the hell out of me. Like, I see, job I want to actually try to work for. 6 weeks later, still haven't heard a thing back from these guys. How dare they?
Aw. Yeah, a lot of the jobs I've applied for on the side recently, it's like, they will tell you straight up, you won't hear back from us unless you get it. It's like, well, please, can't I just... So you just get to wonder at what period you could just give up and it's not coming, right? Like, why can't you just send an email? It's been filled, sorry. Like, is it that hard?
That's right.
just tell me I don't get the job. That's all I ask.
Right, just let me know for sure, and then I move on.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing that annoys me is just you apply for the job and they don't let you know, and you're thinking, okay, maybe I got it. No, I didn't get it. Until the next time the job actually reappears. That's always fun.
Yeah.
That also annoys me. It's like, come on, you had one of the most qualified people ever applying for this job. Come on now. This is like the third time, guys. Clearly you have somebody with experience who's interested.
They say, no, thank you. We just want to be able to say we put it out there.
And then no one wants to work anymore.
Wah.
Yeah.
The Gen Z don't want to work. That's like, bitch, I ain't Gen Z.
It's literally just that no one wants to hire.
Unless it's for slave wages.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. If wages, fuck you guys. Give us a living wage. Yeah, one of the jobs I've applied for is at our local university.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the pay has been the pay they offer is nice, but I haven't heard jack shit from them.
Ah, damn. Sucks.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side, it also means I don't have to drive down there and find parking at God knows what time in the morning and have to pay for parking.
True.
Or, heaven forbid, catch a bus.
Yeah, those are the days.
Ugh, I haven't done that since I was in high school. And I don't even know what the cost of a bus ride is nowadays, considering it was like $1 the last time I caught a bus.
I was fortunate when I was going to uni. Oh, sorry, Shade.
No, go on.
Just that it was close enough I could walk, but it was about like almost 15-minute walk. So like some days it's nicer to just grab the bus if you can, and we had a bus stop fairly close. And best part, free rides because we got a student card that would let us use the bus without charge.
Nice.
Now, if the buses could ever have been reliable, sometimes they just wouldn't show up. Sometimes they just wouldn't stop if they were full. Sometimes they'd decide they got there a little early and there was no one waiting, so they left. Like, it just... It was so stressful, especially if you had like a test or something important in class. Like I couldn't trust it. I was like, well, no, 15-minute walk for me. Like it just it was so depressing.
Yep. Like I know, at least when because like I didn't go to university, but high school it was walking distance, like, but it was at least a 30-minute walk,
Oof, yeah, that's pretty intense.
and not through the greatest of neighborhoods.
Oof.
Yeah, you tend to walk a little faster going through certain parts. I mean, but then again, I guess 20 years ago it wasn't that bad. It's a lot worse now. Wouldn't catch me walking through that neighborhood of the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah, I think growing up, I always had the fortune that most of the time I was in walking distance. I think it was at least from the 3rd grade up that I always walked to school. And that was about it. I think 2nd grade I rode the bus, and that sucked because it had to go over a train track at one point of the trip. So when a train decided to go through, that was a big old pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And then of course
it's always a pain
stopped.
in the ass. Yeah.
Other than that, I'm going.
I was just gonna say, yeah, trying to get to work some mornings where I am is a pain in the ass because there's my main road. There's train tracks.
Right.
And some mornings I'll be going to work and I'll go to turn onto that road and I'll be like, fuck, got a U-ball and have to go the long way to work.
Oof.
I mean, it's a good thing I haven't broken my habit of leaving here early. Since I would leave here early enough so I could stop and get coffee usually. I don't drink coffee no more. I have yet to break the habit of leaving early. So it's like, well, I still got 45 minutes till I gotta be at work. Well, kind of shit hook and drive the long way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go on.
Go on. I was just agreeing with the sucking.
No. I was done.
But I think the only other times I read buses were school trips.
Yep.
And that was literally, I think, it. Because even when I went to college, the only time I would have had to take a bus there because I drove at that point. So I did have to deal with the parking, which, it wasn't actually all that bad. I mean, yeah, the thing that sucked is paying for the parking, but that's about it. I always got there with enough time to get at least some kind of parking that wasn't a pain in the ass. Which is good. Because if anyone actually knows anything about me and getting to places, is I am a goddamn, like, when it comes to school, like, morning shit, I procrastinate to the last fucking possible chance I can get to that classroom.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I go, I can sleep for another 2 more minutes and then I'll be good. As long as I leave after that 2-minute sleep time, it's just you basically still laying on a fucking pillow for 2 minutes. I'll be fine. You know what? Maybe another minute will be fine. Yeah. So thank God I never had a huge problem when I was going to school because I'd be fucked. But if I was stupid when I did my scheduling, there was a chance, depending on what classes you took, you would have to go to one campus, do your class, and then hop onto the bus, and then go to your other class at the other campus, and then come back.
That's annoying.
I didn't do that, so I didn't have to ever worry about that. But I did not. Apparently, the bus was very perfect. It was very good at its timing, though, so it didn't have any problems for people like missing their class because of a bus. From what I heard.
That's good.
But still, I didn't want to have to hop onto a bus after a class.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially because I wanted my school days to be kind of short. So with the idea of having to pick a class that starts much, much later to make sure I get there on time, no. I like my classes being, oh yeah, I got like whatever the shortest time was between classrooms was. I had that for pretty much all my classes, unless it was absolutely impossible to do. And if that was the case, I went to the library and just sat in there.
During high school, I was kind of infamous for. we literally lived within sight of the school, and well, technically, like the school is long, and it had the high school at the far end away from our house, and then all the way down to elementary and kindergarten. And so, like, I had to go through all the fields, right? All the playgrounds and stuff to get to the actual school. So it still took about, like, 5 to 10 minutes. But I was infamous for being that kid who always showed up, like, 2 seconds before the bell rang, looking half asleep, even though she lived, like, 2 minutes from the school. And I was like, hey, when you know it only takes a few minutes, it's even more tempting to spend a few more minutes asleep.
It is.
Yep, it is.
That's why I done.
Once friends of mine got their driver's licenses when I was in high school, and it was yep, here's some gas money, pick me up in the morning sort of thing. And I'd just sleep until they showed up.
Yep.
And then it was not having to worry about being late. Well, too late. Yeah, beyond that, yeah, it was fun once friends got licenses. Too bad I didn't have mine while I was in high school. Probably a good thing I didn't have mine in high school, actually, considering how reckless I was when I was younger.
Yeah. I know I had my driver's license for high school, and I think I was really good. It was perfect. I was amazing driver up until literally right before graduation, a couple weeks before it, where right around the time you started doing the graduation practices for high school, where you also go in super early for like class pictures. Oh no, it's after the class picture, I think. Yeah. Because the problem came in that since at that point I had moved away from my high school, but I wasn't going to transfer end of the year to another high school because that'd be stupid and dumb and no.
Right.
So I drove the hour some drive. Now it could have been shorter, but at the time I was still not comfortable though with freeways. So I avoid freeways like the plague. And I drove down like the back road, down like desert roads, basically. Like literally at one point you're just driving, there's nothing around you. So it would take about an hour to get to class, which means for whatever the god early time school started, I would have to get up and drive there. And I think at one point, class pictures was like an hour before school would normally start. So then I had to get up super fucking early to get there on time, right? So this day, I was extremely tired from staying up a bit. And I got to school. And during my lunchtime, now of course I'm a senior, so I didn't have any more classes after lunch. But I stayed with my computer class to help them move some things around in there, because they were the computer like teachers, like they had like a teacher room, and they were moving stuff around, stuff that had not probably been moved for a long ass time, so it was like melted to the floor. It felt like at times.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and like just really just took a lot of effort to get anything moved and removed from where it needed to be. So after all that exerting myself and get really, really fucking tired at that point, then I had to make the drive back. And I got all the way down to where I was entering my neighborhood. And then on the side of the neighborhood that I enter from, there's this long, slow turn.
Oh.
Real smooth turn. I blacked out on that turn.
Oh my god.
And went right into a pole. And the problem was, I had woken up mid hitting the curb or something like that, but I was still not there. So I tried to stop the car and missed the brake and hit gas.
Oh god, no.
No.
Yeah, I watched the pole as it fell.
Oh, no.
I annihilated the bottom of the pole, flattened the bottom of the pole completely. Because it's just like one of those like light poles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for a minute there, I had to wonder if the pole was going to fall on top of me or away from me. Luckily, it fell away from me. But yeah, I totaled my car.
Thank God you were all right. Holy shit.
Yeah, the dash was bent inwards towards me.
Oh.
Holy shit! You hit that hard.
Oh, it was fucked. Good news is apparently part of my graduation was that they had paid off my car.
Oh no.
So yeah, that was great. And then I got a new car after that. But yeah, that was great. Fucking hate that. Well, luckily I think like totaling it, whatever money I got back from it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly what happened at that point, but I just remember that whatever I got back paid off the next car.
Oh wow.
It's probably also a little bit of extra like stuff for graduation as well. Maybe I don't. It's been a while now, so I don't fully remember like the exact details. I just remember that I didn't have to do much like car payment after that.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah,
Lucky.
It sucked because that also meant that I had for a while there didn't have a car until after graduation.
Aww.
So that meant that anytime when people were like, oh, let's go, can we hang out, I couldn't because I had to make sure that the family member that had to come all the way down could just go home.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Yeah.
Well, I think it took a total of 5 accidents before I finally started smarting up.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I've decided that anytime I feel drowsy enough, because I did feel drowsy, I just thought I could make it. I was fucking close.
I thought you could make it. You, in fact, did not make it.
The problem, of course, is that once you're like, oh, I'm almost home, you relax a shit ton.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, that sucked. And now I've decided that if I actually feel that fucking tired, I'm pulling over and taking a short nap.
Good plan.
Mm-hmm. That's always a good plan, actually. I'll still never forget my first accident. I had my driver's license for about 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Yep. And guess what my young dumb ass decided to do?
What?
I decided to race my friend back to his place.
Oh, dear God.
Oh my God.
I turned down a street I didn't know.
Oh, my God.
Didn't see the yield sign. That's mostly the city's fault because it was behind a fucking tree. But I also didn't see the truck that ripped the front end off of my car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I saw the truck, I slammed on my brakes. Came so close to not hitting him. And then his rear bumper, because it was a big old truck, his rear bumper was just stuck out just enough to grab the corner of my front end and just tear it right off.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was the death of my first car.
Recipes car.
I mean, I got really, really lucky because it was a big old truck. It did no damage to his truck.
Jesus.
So they didn't bother reporting it, so neither did I.
Damn, that's all right. Fair.
Yeah. But I was in a few more accidents since then. I've done a lot of stupid things, but the accident that made me smarten up was when I tried to shoot the gap between two cars and lost control and sideswiped somebody.
Ooh.
And I panicked. And I left the scene of the accident.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I did end up turning myself in the next day. But yeah. After that, yeah.
That's an ouch.
Yeah. That was the last accident that I was in.
And then you decided never again.
Well, actually, it was more after that. My next car was plated in my mom's name.
Ah.
Because I had so many, because we have a point system up here where the higher your points are, the better a discount you get.
Okay.
Like that's from 0 to like 25, I think it is. You can get up to a 20% discount. Drop below that 0 into the negatives. Yeah, you got to pay more.
Oof.
And my ass was at -10.
Oof.
Ow.
Yeah. So my next vehicle got plated in my parents' name, and that smartened Damien up real quick because don't need to be wrecking my parents' license, reputation.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wasn't in the car when it happened, but the next accident, I guess, was when I was at a bottle return place, and somebody decided to back into my car and just leave. I came out from the bottle place, and I'm like, those giant-ass dents weren't in my doors. The fuck?
No.
Well, now they are.
Now they are. I kind of missed that car, because that car was great. Peppy little engine, great on fuel. Toyotas were great cars back then. But no, Damien's learned some lessons. I mean, I still drive quick because, I paid for the whole speedometer. My ass is going to use the whole speedometer.
Fair.
That's not how speedometers work.
Are you sure?
Sure. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know how fast my new vehicle goes because, I haven't been brave enough to try.
See, I hear as if you can make it go all the way to the very end, you win a prize.
Oh my gosh.
Don't actually do that. It's a bad idea. You're probably breaking some laws.
So, yeah, I've actually done that with a vehicle.
Was it on an actual road?
It was on the highway, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Story behind that, actually.
Okay.
Friend and I were out at the junkyard, and he was supposed to have the day off.
Okay.
And he got this phone call from his boss. We need you to come in. We've got an emergency. You've got 35 minutes to get here. It's like, dude, I'm 20 minutes outside the city in the middle of a wrecker. It's like, well, you got to get here or you're fired.
What the fuck?
Yeah, his boss was kind of a dick. So we ran out as quickly as we could, paid for our stuff, jumped in my car. And I peeled out of there like a bat out of hell. At one point, my buddy just happened to lean, like I was flying down that highway. My buddy leans over, 170, huh?
Oh
Is that
my
it?
god.
Oh.
And my buddy's like, is that it? Like, no, I still have one more gear to go. It's like, well, put her down. So I shift her into 5th gear, put the hammer down. Speedometer hits 220, wraps back around to 35.
Christ.
Jesus.
It probably could have kept going, but we were coming up on the city pretty fucking quick. I more than doubled the highway speed limit.
Jesus.
I want to say approximately I was maybe doing about 250 kilometers an hour. Let's see. I don't know what that is in miles. Let's have a look here. That was about 155 mile an hour. Approximately.
Jesus.
Approximately.
Not Damien admitting to crimes live on the air.
No, of course not.
I mean, we got him to work in record time, mind you, because the usual 20-minute drive took less than 10 minutes. I haven't done that since. I haven't been, brave enough. I guess not so much brave enough. It's just I haven't trusted my vehicle since.
That's fair and valid.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've done a lot of stupid shit when I was younger. But I've also had a lot of stupid friends who encouraged that stupid shit. It kind of makes me glad that I don't hang around most of them anymore. Because who knows what kind of other stupid shit I'd be doing still.
You saved yourself.
Yeah, now I just do stupid shit at Shade's encouragement.
What? What have I encouraged such things?
Oh, all the time.
When? Give me an one example. Two examples, actually. 2 examples.
There's things I'm not going to admit to live on stream.
Well, those don't count.
Best answer.
Yeah, and I don't count those. So, stream possible ones.
See, the fact that you know that there's stream possible ones is an admission that you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just saying that, you know, if you're gonna give something that's, you know, required on there, you know, you gotta at least tell me what it is.
No, I don't. I don't have to admit to anything.
All right, how about this? You type it in the chat, in the Discord chat, not the Twitch chat.
Twitch chat, yeah.
You fuck! I have nothing. Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. Maybe I should think I could think of something.
That's the thing is, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
You motherfucker. I'm like, oh, I can't think of it. What the fuck is it you're talking about? You dick. You fucking dick. I can't fucking believe this. Here I was sitting here going, what if I possibly... I normally try to be a voice of reason half the time.
Oh, good stuff.
If anything...
The voice of reason.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of times you'd be like, I should just do this. Like, no.
I'm going to go do this one thing. No,
Just
you're not.
Chill. Get the hand off the gun.
It's like, excuse me, I'm going to go murder this individual in Minecraft.
Hey, soon you might actually be able to do that in Minecraft. Because, maybe the server will be eventually up.
Oh, hey, if you need another guinea pig, I have memory I need to test.
Oh, I know it's working. Luffy at least has helped me confirm that it at least runs for people. My biggest thing right now is getting the server part of it to work.
Ah. That's good, I guess.
We had to do a lot of fixing for the server. But it's working now.
That's good. It's a shame that we lost everything from the old server, though.
Yeah. But I think, it's a good, clean thing, and it got rid of a certain OP mod. So you know what? I'll accept it.
Get rid of that mod.
It needed to go. It had so much overpowered shit in it that I didn't realize. That was like,
which one?
The mystical, the plant one where you can grow shit.
Yeah.
Like,
next time, Kuro, keep your mouth shut.
No,
Make sure Shade doesn't know about that one.
No. Here's the thing. I would have noticed it because I was doing it at the same time as Kuro.
Oh, how?
In fact, I discovered the item that Kuro wanted before Kuro mentioned it and banned it right in front of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
that's
literally, Kuro was like trying to get help. Like, it was like, hey, trying to ask me something about how to get something. I'm like, okay. And I think, wait, actually, hold on. And I saw something on the GI, and I went, this is creative flight. What is this shit? This is not, I don't need this shit in this fucking mod pack. There's not supposed to be creative flight in this game. What the fuck? Banned it. And next thing I hear is Kuro go, you motherfucker. Because
Kuro would learn not to tell you about things.
No, like I said,
take away all the fun stuff.
Kuro didn't tell me about it. I just saw it myself because I was searching up Creative Flight in the fucking GEI. The thing is, it's a good thing it's a good thing I banned it then. Because if I had found it later and someone had made it, it would have disappeared out of your inventory.
And they really would have.
Yeah, because then you would have gone through the effort of making it for it to vanish. Because when you blacklist an item, it deletes it the second it's in an inventory. So yeah. But this time I have a new mod that lets me do things. It's called the Item Obliterator. It will let me obliterate an item from the GI even, and all that stuff, and the crafting tables and all that stuff. So it can't even be seen, which is good. And I had to kind of have it because there's a spear that kind of is broken in one of the weapon packs that I had to obliterate, so that way no one gets the bug from it. You're mostly
fun stuff.
You mostly just don't take damage when holding the weapon after that. Like, you get hit, but you don't take damage. I did discover there is a chance you can die still. So I'm kind of curious how that's possible. But it basically, some reason, makes you unkillable for a bit. But apparently if you get hit by a creeper, another mob, and some other explosion, you will get it says fuck that and kills you anyway.
Rude.
Well, I mean, that's good. It gets past the bug.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah. So that's one thing. Ooh. But anyway.
Interesting.
Let's see.
What else do we have to look forward to on this new server?
On this new server, different combat styles. Slightly. We had to kind of shrink it down a little bit on that part because Epic Fight was like, with all the Epic Fight mods alone, like on their own, like Luffy tested it just on their own, it was 4 GB of RAM.
Oh.
Yeah, which was kind of helping why the mod pack was at 20 gigabytes of RAM.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
hungry mod.
Well, no, it wasn't the mod. It was the mod pack in general that was 20, but it was epic of a fight with all its additions that was in that pack.
Oh, I see.
So yeah. But Luffy put in some work to fix that because I had lost hope at that point when rediscovered it was 20 gigabytes of RAM and I couldn't figure out how to fucking fix that and was already preparing to have to make another fucking mod pack.
I suppose that's a good thing Luffy was able to help.
Yes. It's a good thing that Luffy is a much smarter person on figuring that shit out than I am. Fucking was losing it at that point. It's like, God damn it. And now
I can see you just ripping out your hair at that point.
Yeah. When I was like 20 gigabytes of RAM, no one's gonna be able to run that shit besides me.
And me now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, jealous.
But
It was so funny because I was just crying to Shade about how much I need more RAM, and then you like get the gas. I was like, where's mine?
I had to rip apart a lot more of my computer than I thought I was gonna have to, because it's a very tight fit where my memory is and where my AIO fans are. Because I can't put in 2 screws for my fans because there's literally no room.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I ended up having to pull out my video card, taking down my fans. I'm like, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
fair.
And yeah, my thoughts yesterday were, I'm gonna miss stream, aren't I? And then I saw the tweet, the message. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not missing stream.
Yay.
But yeah, no, it's nice. Like, it's not a full 64 gigs yet, but it's more than it was.
It's not the recommended 128.
I mean, 128 would be glorious, actually.
I mean, it's nice. It's overkill though. You don't really need. I can't think of many reasons why you actually need 128 gigabytes.
Mostly for rendering, I would assume.
Yeah,
but you know what would be
Crisis.
perfect, perfect memory. 256 gigs.
Oof.
That's.
I don't even know if. I don't even know if PCs can use 256 yet. Actually,
I don't think so. All I know is that right now, I think honestly, my PC is crazy enough. I think it's legitimately bottlenecked by the CPU,
which is funny now considering your current generation PC.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know, because it's normally the one thing that's running the worst. Like, it's normally the thing that's, when I'm having problems, it's the thing at 100% half the time.
Which is just so bizarre. Like, I'm literally looking at mine right now, and my PC's a 10th gen, and I'm barely using 25% of my CPU right now.
Yeah,
just sitting here with everything open.
I'm not running anything super heavy right now, but I'm using 47%.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I jumped up to 47%.
Yeah, and that's with, well, apparently 141 tabs open, and being live.
Wow.
I'm at 53, but I'm also using Clip Studio right now, so.
That's fair.
I mean, I do have BlueStacks open, so mine is jumping around a little bit, but
yeah. Yeah, I think my biggest problem, like when I stream, is if I try to stream Minecraft, that's when the CPU has a fucking issue with everything. It hates the fuck out of me for my CPU. My memory, I'm sure it probably runs pretty high, but considering I have the space for it, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I have the space for memory, I should be okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's the CPU.
Memory is where I hurt the most when playing that with the Java memory leak problems. Was where I was having issues.
And I think crazy enough, I think Cat, like all the stuff I have on my PC, at least like my CPU and my RAM and all that stuff, I think you actually run Minecraft better than me when you stream.
It's just so weird.
Right? And like being in my place, it'd be like actually not even streaming in my place last server. I was slideshowing with the amount of entities that were there.
Like I did definitely notice a teeny bit of lag, but
right, you notice a teeny bit of lag.
Still doable. Like
yeah, mine. I would let go with the walk button, and I would still be walking for a good 4 minutes after.
Oh my god.
Lord, I never had the chance to go to your place on the old server, so I don't know what it was like.
Yeah, I can't say how it would affect you, but yeah, for me at least, I would be walking and I would let go, and I would still be walking for 4 minutes. So then I would walk past what I was trying to get to in my place. So I'm like, well, fuck. So I try to turn around, and then I'd be walking to the right for 4 minutes after that. So I'm like, oh, motherfuck.
Oh, doubt.
So yeah. And then during that time, the CPU was like at like running like insanely high. So I feel like that's probably the bottleneck, because I can't think what else could be bottlenecking at that problem.
Yeah.
Especially considering you and I have very similar GPUs too, so that wouldn't be an issue. I mean, granted, I do have my stuff slightly overclocked too, so.
Yeah, I know mine is not overclocked. I still think
like I've been considering poking at the overclocking for my CPU, but I haven't bothered with that yet. Haven't needed to yet.
Right. As much as I want to try and see about maybe what I could do about a CPU, I don't want to take it apart. I fucking hate getting to my CPU. Fucking sucks to get to it.
Yeah.
Especially when you forget to plug things in.
Well, it's just like, I gotta remove the side fan from the cooler, the other side fan from the cooler. Then I have to get that big ass honk of metal out of there. And of course, the way to get the fans off requires you to have tiny ass fingers.
Tiny ass raccoon fingers you and I do not have.
No. Not anymore.
I've never had raccoon fingers, shit. Ever.
I call them spider fingers.
Spider fingers, yeah.
I mean, heck, I have a story about that, actually, with how big my hands are.
Oh.
Went into a pawn shop once with some friends, and when I put my hand up on the counter, the pawn shop guy goes, "How much you want for a finger?" Holy shit, those are big.
Oh my god.
I looked at him and said, "How much do I want for a finger?" How about 10 grand a finger?
Deal. Slice.
Hey, I'd lose a finger for 10 grand. So long as it's not on my dominant hand. But yeah, no, I can't say I've had a problem with having, or I guess it's not a problem. I've had a privilege of having tiny fingers. I mean, granted, I've never had complaints from the ladies having big fingers, but you know.
God damn
it. Sorry, Shade.
Let's see.
Let's see. We haven't
Oh.
release date for these yet.
Did you say what? Also, once again, just because I can, go fuck yourself.
Eh?
You should know why I'm telling you this.
You looked in the mod chat again, or the crew chat?
No. I could say it relates with me spending money. Let's see if we can figure that one out.
Oh. Yeah.
Figure it out,
huh? You went and bought it, did you?
I did. So Damien's been messaging me quite a bit recently about the Sonic X Shadow Generation game. And there's been many conversations about Sonic, about Shadow lore in our conversations. And then eventually, what was it? A fucking video you sent, and I went, I kind of want to get this because of just the Shadow stuff. I really don't care about the rest of it. I just want the Shadow stuff, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean the rest of it is just a remaster of the OG Generations game.
Yeah, and so like, I really want this, and then I bought it, and so this is all Damien's fault. Like literally 100% your fault.
And happy to make you spend money, I guess.
Yeah. So, fuck you, and that's all.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I'm going to be paying the same amount pretty soon anyways. I just got to wait for payday.
Will it be the same amount or more?
Probably more.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Let's see. Depends on what version I go with, because I'm probably going to get the Digital Deluxe.
Yeah.
Because I do want the Shadow Skin. That's about $80 Canadian. Oh, hey, that's not as bad as how much it was for the Dragon Ball game.
How much?
Well, okay, Kat, you weren't here when this happened, but a few nights back, I was reminiscing. I was talking with Moda about the game. And Moda, how dare you not be here tonight so I can thank you in fucking person. I was griping about the game's price. $93 Canadian for the base game.
What?
Yes. That's not the deluxe version.
Wow.
What is this greedy bullshit that has come out now?
I mean, 181 characters and a really cool bunch of what if stories.
No, fuck that. It's a game. It should still be the normal fucking price. Raise your price up for the deluxe at least.
Oh, trust me, they did. I think the Ultimate Edition is $150.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what's special about the Ultimate Edition. But anyway, I was griping at Moda about the price, like with my full intention of going to buy it once I got paid. Yeah, next thing I knew, looking at my screen, pop up, you received a gift from Motobor.
Aww.
This motherfucker bought me the game. I had to clean my keyboard and my monitor because I wasn't expecting it and I was in the middle of taking a drink. I literally did a spit take. So, Moda, if you actually watch this, thank you. And I will pay you back somehow. I don't know how, because I don't know what games you'd like, but yeah, I'll figure something out. So yeah, I have Sparking Zero now, and I will be playing it when it goes live on the 10th. And then when Sonic Shadow Generations come out, I'll be playing that too. I guess it's a month for gaming for Damien.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I just have a month of scary hell. because there's gonna be I'll
right,
finally
I
be
guess-
playing the scary mod pack, and then there's the thing on Monday with Cat, and who knows how long that it will last. There's a game me and Cat will be playing on Monday.
Yeah, going to go back into the back rooms.
Yes.
Oh.
Pretty stoked.
Yes.
So I'll probably get to sit there and just watch and be like, hey guys, I know how to solve this puzzle.
Well, this is not going to be the same backroom game.
Oh, this is a different backrooms game.
Yes.
Okay.
That one hasn't had an update yet about any like new branching storyline on that.
Okay.
The original one that I was hoping would be good came out, and it has mostly negative reviews.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Let me pull it up for a second. Let's see here. If I were to go to the Backrooms games,
I guess I have Steam open. I can look this up myself.
that in itself, of course, is just a Backrooms. Just the backroom. Looking up backroom games is there's so much in there, and some of them are weird. Yeah.
Holy crap! There's a lot of
Yeah, there's
well,
a lot.
There's a lot of games when like people confuse Kane's videos as like, oh, is this based off the games? No.
Right? Like, no.
I mean, there's a lot in here. Holy Christ!
And even he didn't start it. It was like his videos are based on some like anonymous creepypasta or something, I believe.
Right.
Oh God, this one would be a horrible one to play. Oh, I would hate to play this version.
All right, here it is.
PR?
Furry backrooms.
Oh God.
That would be scary.
Oh, I know. I know the one you would really hate. It's the Skibbity Backrooms.
Oh God, no.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. That would probably be worse than the furry one.
Yep. Yes.
Not by much, but it probably would be worse.
So the one that I was looking at, because it was on demo for a bit, and it has this whole like custom creation kind of thing you can do for your own, like creating your own map.
Uh-huh.
It's called Backrooms Media.
Oh, I literally just scrolled past that.
Yeah. It looked pretty. It looked good. The demo, if I remember correctly, was good. But so far, at least, the reviews are not making the game look great. The game is literally unplayable in multiplayer. Let's see.
Well,
Probably,
what do you expect for an early access game?
Probably the most boring horror game I've played. The monsters are useless. I can understand bugs that would make them useless. The other thing I remember is that they complain about this is more dealing with the lore backgrounds, but they're like, there's monsters where there shouldn't be certain types of monsters in different rooms or different levels.
Ooh, this one looks pretty.
This one says, played all the backroom games. This has nothing to do with it. This is literally a running simulator.
Oh.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not defending the creators if this game's crap, but I mean, it's an early access game. What the fuck do people expect?
I do expect there to be some bad things, but like I think I remember there were a couple in here that were like pretty legitimate complaints, which is unfortunate.
Budget backrooms.
Yeah. So I'm still keeping an eye on it in case they make an update to it that really fixes it. But unfortunately, right now, it's not sounding great. So I'm still trying. I'm also keeping my eye out for any time I see like a really good one that might come out that's multiplayer. That's other problems that if I'm trying to find more multiplayer ones that we can try again as they come out.
Sounds good.
But unfortunately, a lot of the ones I find are like they're always like single player. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, isn't that how it usually is?
But yeah.
Finding them good games and they end up being Single player.
Yeah.
Where there's no crossplay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck is backroom construction? Anyway. I don't know. Backroom company? Hold on. Let me. I need to look at this for a second. Don't tell me this is. Don't tell me.
It's a sim?
No, it's called Backroom Company. Do not tell me what this is. What it is. What I think it is. Is this going to be Lethal Company Backrooms?
Oh god.
There's a computer that someone's standing at. There's a map where they can see people running around on the map.
I mean, kind of works.
It works. I think that's hilarious. I'll probably follow it just in case, but
Nice.
oh, god damn it, the dog's in the game. Fucking hate that dog. Fucking hound, I hate it so fucking much. The fucking human-faced dog.
Oh god, yeah. The obnoxiously noisy one.
Hear that, Backrooms game developers? He hates the dogs. Put them in everything.
No.
They're normally in there, unfortunately, all the time. They're pretty selected ones. I don't know what this is. Hold on, let me copy this image. I can copy the link. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just post this link here for you two. Does that open to the right thing? It doesn't. Okay, well, if you look like it's like the fourth image on the right after, well, third image after the two videos.
Oh lord.
But yeah. But yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Is that a rifle?
I've seen that hentai.
Oh, god damn
I've
it.
seen that. I've seen enough. I don't know where this is going.
But yeah, anyway, I'll drop it a follow in case maybe it comes out and it actually looks really good when it's fully out. Never know.
Could definitely be potential, yeah.
Because it does work as a idea. Considering that, like, I think most of the time when you like look at things, it's about exploring the back room, and there are normally computers set up at the beginning of the areas sometimes.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
No, for sure.
But anyway. So yeah. Backrooms Monday. That'll be fun.
Heck yeah.
And then other than that, I'm also planning to play some Devour for that month. And well, probably for a day at least. Try out the new map. Probably won't get that far solo, so. And then Minecraft Horror. Fear of the Night.
Fun.
With the Corpse Stalker added in.
Oh god.
All right. You know, I would suggest some Phasmo, but you know, I lost interest in it when they did the level reset.
I think it's just not many people have been playing it, so that's where I lost interest in it. Plus,
I would love to have continued playing it, but having to start from the very beginning again.
Well, to be fair,
kind of made me go, eh.
I will say, to be fair, the start and the beginning kind of had to happen for what they just due to what they changed, since they added in the level system of items.
I suppose.
But no, I will say though, if I were to take a game that's like similar and say I liked it more though, I would like what's it called?
Never heard of that game.
Yeah, it's a great game. What's it called? It's a pretty fun game. You look under the horror tab of my Steam games here. God damn! I hope I actually have this organized, unless it's in the uncategorized games, because I hate myself.
I don't have my games categorized at all. Oh, never got to play that.
I will probably be playing that as well. This for that month as well, maybe.
House Watchers?
Ghost Watchers.
No, Ghost Watchers.
Oh, Ghost Watchers, duh.
Yeah. Gotta get to the point where I can capture all the ghosts, including, the clown.
Wow, how dare you, Steam. No recorded activity for Ghostbusters, the OG, the video game. The OG version.
Oh.
I looked at it. I have 8.5 hours playtime into this game.
Jesus.
I've taken screenshots of this game. How dare you say there's no recorded activity?
Oh, here's a game I could give. Maybe. Here's a game I might install and just try once again. Try and beat the thing from last year's update that happened that I never touched because I completed the game and I don't give a shit. The hardcore mode on Choo Choo Charles.
Spider Train.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Totally.
Oh,
definitely.
Right. I was just looking over Ghost Watchers again. Right. The fucking clown.
The clown. Let's give you a hug.
I will punch any clown in the face that comes near me.
Well, you can throw. You can't punch that one, but you can throw a Pokeball at it. Will that be enough? Hitting you in the face with a giant Pokeball?
No.
Well, too bad. That's all you get.
No. Give me a proton pack and a ghost trap, and I'll be happy.
See, this is where, for the server, I make a custom boss. And I just name it Pennywise and increase the size of the clown. And then have it set.
I'm not going to be playing on your server anytime soon.
You think I know how to do that, Damien? Fuck if I know how to do that.
I'm sure you'd figure the fuck out if you could.
Maybe, but I wouldn't do it actually because that.
But if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that would mean Luffy wouldn't play either.
Maybe, possibly.
I seem to remember she doesn't like clowns either.
But I wouldn't actually do it because that if I was going to do something like that, I'd rather waste my time learning how to learn that shit to make a custom boss.
Mm-hmm.
And there's better models out there for a custom boss than a clown.
Wait, they're saying that this thing's going to require 600 watts is not hefty power requirements. Sorry, I was looking up the RTX 5090. And yeah, I was looking to see if they had a release date for this damn thing yet. But it doesn't look like they actually do. Oh, well.
And when it comes out, it's going to be
$3,000.
Yep. And then it's going to melt the inside of the computers.
You're gonna honestly, you're gonna need I think you're gonna need a special adapter so it mounts outside your PC. Because it won't fit inside your case.
My case?
Any of our cases. Anybody's case.
I was like, I feel like it could. I feel like it could fit in mine.
I don't know. The ROG 4090 Strix would be a very tight fit, even in my case.
Like even in like the larger like case sizes.
Is yours a full tower or is yours a mid tower?
Full tower.
Yours is a full tower. Oh, you lucky bastard! Yeah, I didn't feel like spending that kind of money on a full tower. Here
was my thought process around that. If I wanted to put bigger shit into it, I would have space to do so.
Yeah.
I love ours. We've got a fractal full time.
Yep. And also the other reason why. Do you really think I was going to be able to deal with the stress that it is to plug the shit into that case when you have barely any wiggle room? Nah, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I could probably get if I really wanted to, I could probably get the 4080 in here without having to worry too much about, wiggle room for wires.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to go anything bigger. I don't think.
No, I like having my big ass case with its big ass window on its side to where I can look at all the RGB in it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can't look at shiny shit in my computer. What's the point?
Yep. All the shiny shit.
Without the shiny stuff, then you just have a dark computer with no lights in there, and you're sitting going, well, that's no fun. That's boring as fuck.
I mean, sometimes I prefer boring. I didn't have RGB in my last bunch of computers. Well, my last computer kind of did, but I never used any of it. I decided when I built this one, it's like, I don't normally care for RGB, but I'm spending this kind of fucking money. Let's go balls to the fucking wall.
But you see, Damien, you also need the RPG because it makes it run better.
Exactly. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows that when you put RGB on something, it works just better.
It's like how yelling out your attack makes your attack more powerful.
Exactly. It's just how it's the law.
If I could reach to the screen and smack you,
in fact, it's just like how if you put racing stripes on your car, it goes faster.
No. No.
That's science.
And if you put one of those like weird tail thingies on your car, it also makes it go faster.
Technically that's true. That causes more downforce.
Regardless of the car?
Not really, no.
I was gonna say,
but
I was just talking about in general. Like if we put it on if we put this on a Tesla shitty car, it could go faster.
Why would you waste a fin on a fucking Tesla?
Listen, that's why I said it. It's because
the joke, yeah.
Why would anybody waste anything, especially money, on a Tesla?
You know what's crazy? That vacation I took when I went left for a little bit just to go out with family.
Mm-hmm.
Fall off a fucking Cybertruck. Two of them.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, you mean a fridge on wheels?
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck actually spent money? Two people. Who are the two dumbasses that spent money on this fucking vehicle?
Seriously.
Especially considering how much of a hazard that vehicle actually fucking is.
Right?
Yeah. It's fucking
like a vehicle
stupid.
is supposed to have crumple zones. That thing has none. You hit that thing's like running into a brick wall.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that. And I just fucking couldn't believe it.
I mean, yeah. I have yet to see a Cybertruck in person. Thank God.
It looks just as dumb as it looks like in pictures.
Yeah, I'm not in the least bit surprised. I mean, come on, musky boy. Just because you could, did you ever stop to think that you should you?
Honestly,
Oh,
no,
did you
he doesn't
guys-
think that. Oh, go on.
You guys see the new Lamborghini that looks like a Batmobile?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Second, a picture.
Yeah, here's with that. Well, the
So
picture, not
just
the not the Lamborghini.
I know a Batmobile when I see one.
Wait a minute.
Really? What's up, Damien?
Here it is.
No, I was just want to make sure it's the same one.
The
But I
V12?
was just looking it up.
And I think this is.
Oh, yeah, that's. All right.
Yeah,
Then.
no, this isn't. This one isn't what I found.
Oh god, they're making more than one. Multiple Batmobiles.
Well, you know, Batman liked his Batmobile so much he has to have it for his regular car, but he can't give away who he is. So
Yeah, that's the one I found.
Oh wow, that's like the other Batmobile. Yeah, that was. This one, the first one's more like an old school one. The other one's more like the tanky one. Yeah.
sorry, is
Yeah.
that are those cannons on the side of the vehicle?
Yeah, I have no idea what those are.
Those are pop out turrets, obviously. That's what that is. They pop out and they work like guns. There's no what else could they be? Because why the fuck would you put that there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. It's like it's trying to be a transform.
Yeah, I saw the other picture and went, is it transforming on me right now?
Oh, actually, I have a video of somebody. I think it's the of a vehicle that somebody actually built that transforms.
Into a transformer?
They couldn't legally call it a transformer.
Well, I mean, okay.
Fair enough.
Into transform bot?
Changey cargo guys.
Give me a moment. I have to scroll through my history here real quick. Because I'm not generally on Facebook much these days, but I pop in every now and then and I'll look at my memories. And yeah, this popped up in my memories a few days ago, so it's gonna have to scroll back a little bit here when I popped it up on YouTube. What the hell was it called?
You know, when you say scroll back through your memories, I'm just like sitting here going, all right, your confirmation, Damien's a robot. Opening up the files in the brain right now.
Beep,
Looking
boop,
through the memory
motherfucker.
bot.
They called it the Latrons.
The Latrons. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Rise
Don't
of the
expect-
Latrons.
yeah. I can't remember what company it was. Or what country it was. But this was like 8 years ago that it came across my my feed.
I expect this to turn into a walking Latron now.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to fast forward it to.
Yeah, I'm noticing this.
Yeah. To about a minute 20.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I was like, huh. I think it's the Danish, I think. Or maybe, I think. Can't remember, actually.
I mean, to be fair, I'd be more surprised if someone hadn't. Because we technically, some dude just like made an Iron Man suit in his garage that can actually like burn things and blow things up and shit.
Jesus.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Letrons.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Turkish. Yeah, so Turkey.
I read full HD and the rest were in a language I can't read. Probably Turkish.
Yeah.
But I read the words full and HD. I got the words there. 200. That's it.
Something. Yeah.
I'm trying.
Unfortunately, I don't speak foreign languages for the most part.
Yeah, I don't speak any other words other than gibberish. I don't even speak English.
Yeah, we know you don't. We've seen how you spell.
Listen, I don't got time to worry about spell checking. All right, you just post the words.
We know.
No one really needs to spell check anyway. You just gotta put words out there, and as long as the word looks close enough, your brain should autocorrect it for you. And you can't tell me that doesn't happen because it happens.
My brain hates you when you do that. Actually, Shade.
Well, too bad. Your brain's just not as well developed as everyone else. Then.
One cool way you can like kind of do an experiment to show how our brains will do that is if someone is say speaking the word brown, our lips make a pretty big movement when they're doing the B, brown. If you do frown, your lips don't have to close together. So if you play a video of someone saying brown silently, but say like put subtitle frown, like it messes with our brain because our brain doesn't know whether to like listen to what it's hearing or what it's seeing if it doesn't match. So you can literally think the person saying brown even though they're saying frown if you're looking at the lips making the B movement. Because your brain's like, well, no, that's B. So it must be brown, and it just makes you hear brown. It's really weird. I watched a video all about audio hallucinatory stuff. It's fun.
I think there's the thing as long as the first and last letter of some words are correct, but the middle is just scrambled a mess. It's still you can still read it.
Yeah. No, our brains are pretty crazy.
Interesting. This guy needs to team up with the guy who created the flying part of the suit.
Oh yeah, just for people listening, I did post the video of the Iron Man suit for them to check out because I was really impressed. I mean, God knows this guy's got the money to back up his hobby, but it's still very impressive. Not Tony Stark money, of course.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, it is actually pretty damn cool.
This is a bit of a watch, but y'all shouldn't be surprised who's behind this one.
Hey, oh, yep, I've seen that one. Good old Adam Savage. One of my friends got to meet him at some kind of Comic-Con.
I would love to meet him.
He seems like a just absolutely lovely gentleman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I
Much
still-
better than his former co-host was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also find it hilarious that you couldn't really tell that they hated each other.
No, it was crazy.
No.
When I found out, I was surprised.
Like I actually I think I remember watching it. I thought they liked each other and were best friends.
Yeah, same here. But I actually have Adam's book too. I wish I could have gotten it autographed, but yeah.
Very cool.
Aptly titled, Every Tool is a Hammer. And as somebody who works with a lot of tools, that is very accurate.
You know,
God knows how many times I've used a wrench as a fucking hammer.
Just like almost everyone in my textbooks could double as home defense. Oh, some of them were so heavy.
Some of them are murder weapons,
Right?
or could be.
This one book I have a couple books I've sitting up on my shelf. They're comics. Yeah, they could probably double as a murder weapon.
Nice.
Earthworm Jim book comics.
Got a
Fact.
few nice hardcovers.
You know another thing school textbooks work for?
Hmm.
Great exercise weights.
Yeah.
If you never empty your
Yeah.
backpack out and always have them on you all the time, it's perfect for working out.
I mean, you don't have to go to the gym. Just
Yeah, just go to
open
school.
your backpack. Yeah.
It's like how when I was younger, I went to elementary school. I would just carry large boulder rocks in my backpack because they were shiny looking. No joke. They were just very pretty rocks. So I kept them in my bag.
I had some pretty rocks that I kept in one of my jacket pockets for a while when I was a little kid.
See, that makes sense because you know it fits in your jacket. No, this wouldn't fit in your jacket. This was an actual like size of my head rock.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and then of course there were those good hand-sized rocks too that were pretty. And you know,
Actually, oh, go ahead.
no, go on.
I have a hilarious memory of. For a short while, I moved around a lot because I was raised by a pastor, and like they get callings to different churches. They go all over the country, right?
Right.
And we were in this one town, luckily not for too long, where it's like if you weren't born there, they didn't want you there. And they made it very clear, especially not a little brainiac friggin' nerd like me. So I got bullied extra hard. And yeah, like one time some of the kids stole my jacket or something. And I got really upset because they dumped all the stones out of the pockets. And I was like, no, those were my lucky stones, right? Like, I'm like a fucking, 11-year-old or something at this point. And so they made so much fun of me about being, like, a freak who keeps stones in my pocket. Because, like, anything was a reason to bully me, right? So one time I was, like, getting my bike out, and they came out and started, like, laughing at me, like, hey, idiot, oh, what you got there? You got some more stones? And I looked down on the ground, and I was like, yeah, come here. And, like, they came over, and I grabbed, like, a bunch of stones and just, like, dropped them on one of the kids' heads and got on my bike and left.
Nice.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I was gonna say, did you just smack him right in the face with it?
I should have. I was too gentle of a child for that, but even just like lifting it up and dropping it on the kid's head was pretty brave for me.
Because I'd be like, yeah, no, these are my lucky stones and my self-defense stones. Get punched.
And this is my fist. No,
Don't let me stone you with them.
That is one of my sad things. Like, if I could go back and tell little me, I'd be like, just be a little bit more bad sometimes.
Yep.
Being a goody two-shoes does not pay off. And then when you hit 18, you're not allowed to do nothing anymore.
Yo. I'm like, you
Yeah.
should know better. I'm like, well, fuck.
It's like, I do know better. I just don't care. But then then you get to that certain age where it's just like, nope, I am an adult and I can be charged like one.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
gotta behave.
Yeah. I think if I could go back and tell younger me not to be so passive and actually fight back at certain things,
Right? Like,
probably would have broken someone's face.
Oh,
And that person
sure.
would have been my stepbrothers.
yeah, maybe it's for the best we were more timid.
Yeah.
Trust me, there are
Well-
more than a few days I'd love to punch my boss in the face.
To be fair, all right, I will say this. They were telling me I should fight back. So if I did end up eventually breaking his fucking face, it
But
would have
his
all
fault.
been on their fault. Although to be fair, I probably also didn't do that because the one time I did fight back and he cried, they asked me why I fought back.
Wow.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm starting to see why you hate certain parts of your family.
Yeah. Yeah. He bit me, so I hit him.
Oh, he bit you?
Yes.
Who the fuck does he think he is, Goku?
I don't. He bit me on the arm, and I slugged him one in the face.
Sounds like he earned it.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
And then I was asked, why did I hit him? Only me, by the way. I was the only one that was in trouble.
Such bullshit.
That
Exactly.
is such bullshit.
And I never fought back again. Instead, I was just really pissed off and hated the entire side of that family forever, pretty much. Even now.
No kidding. No kidding. Holy crap.
Yeah, instead, I would just take the abuse at that point and said, fuck it, it's not worth fighting back because I'll just get in trouble anyway. I should have just accepted getting in trouble.
Yeah,
I
feel
should've-
like worth it.
Busted his fucking face in. Ah, God. But yeah,
Yes, it's always good to solve things without violence, but sometimes
sometimes.
Just violence.
Sometimes violence isn't the answer. It's the solution.
Yeah. How the fuck did we
Just
get
a little
this
bit of
again?
violence as a treat.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That I was like, I'm sitting here going, wait, actually, how did we get to this conversation? And I remembered it's stones. All right, we're talking about rocks.
Yeah.
And then we
Pretty
all
much.
right.
It kind of took another turn.
And I was like, damn, this got really dark. We're just busting someone's face. Wait, how did we get here? Oh, yeah, we were talking about how rocks are pretty.
And dumb bully kids are dumb.
Yeah.
But that's what led to the darkness, yeah.
Yep.
Bullies. Mm.
Funny enough, I actually think I still have some of those rocks.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm very much a collector of gemstones and pretty rocks, and so I'm sure they're still up there in my closet.
Hell yeah. I have some, but I'd like to have more. Got
Yep.
a pretty little piece of purple quartz here by the computer just because it looks like
Nice.
it looks like a Minecraft block but slightly not square.
I think I have one of those I have this crystal that apparently can't touch water. Apparently it dissolves if it touches water. I don't remember what type of crystal it is.
Interesting.
It's white. It's kind of like a pillow looking thing. I can't remember what it's called. And then I have some obsidian as well,
Nice.
which I would just like to point out is not as tough as Minecraft would try to make you believe.
Well, of course, it's real obsidian's actually really fragile.
Yeah. So it's
Kinda
bullshit.
weird that they made it so strong, yeah. Well,
Right?
it's very pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've watched what do they call them? Forge smiths, I suppose, create some of the coolest things out of obsidian just by smacking it with another rock.
Nope.
Yeah, it intrigues me that some games make obsidian like the hardest fucking shit to mine through.
Then you go, this is all lies and slander.
One I love I have.
Oh, go on.
Ooh, sorry, it's got it right here, I think. Yeah. Oop, I'm dropping them now. It's a tiny little red stone, and a friend gave it to me. Gosh, I was like 6 years old or 7 years old, and they had found it and put it in one of those tumblers that they had.
Ooh.
And I liked it so much that they said I could have it, and it called it a bloodstone. And I found it years later, and I was like, I wonder if it really is a bloodstone. And I found out there are things called bloodstones, and it is not, in fact, a bloodstone. It's carnelian, but it looks kind of like blood, and like it's got some veins in it of what was probably some kind of imperfection.
Right.
But it's just, it makes me happy. I like it. Kept it with me all these years.
Yeah, I think actually I'm in my collection of gemstones. I do have a bloodstone in there.
Cool.
Also, I found my gem. Hold on. Well, I found the crystal, I would actually call it. Let's not take a picture of that part of the desk where it looks like a fucking pigsty. All right. We'll get this better picture here. That looks great.
We all have that section of our desk.
Yeah. If I ever does a stream where it's like, hey, show off your desk, I'm cleaning.
I show off your desk. I'll just throw everything on the floor behind me.
There's 7 bottles here right now.
Oh my goodness.
I have a giant plastic container underneath my desk for all my water bottles.
I've got the little bin for like blowing my nose if it's Kleenex to throw away, but other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Mine's nice and tidy. It's my art workstation too, so I try to keep it.
Oh, yes.
There we go. The stone.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, oh, that's just the way the picture took. I was like, dude, clean your fucking computer case. But I guess that's just the way the picture looks.
I think it's a reflection, yeah. Mine's pretty dusty too, though. Admittedly, I gotta clean it.
It's a little bit dusty as well, but it's also just the way that it is.
Mine was dusty. It's not no more. I took the opportunity to clean it yesterday.
Fair. And then, of course, in the background there, those are my new glasses, aka I'll put this out. So I bought these new glasses without realizing I couldn't, because I have one pair of glasses that I had, and then I happened to my thing, and they gave me a new one. And so the first pair I had was these black glasses that are the what are they called? The Ray-Bans with the little red, like, squishy nub or whatever. Not the squishy nub, the thing behind your ear. Then my second pair of glasses were just solid black, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look in that picture there, those are whole brand new frames. But if you notice, they're black Ray-Bans with the red little bits on them. It's the same frame. And I was told later when I got home, I could have just brought my other glasses there and had them replace the glasses in it.
Yeah. Some places will let you do that. Other places will also warn you that there is a possibility that they may break the frames.
Well, it would have been at least a little bit more cheaper, at least. And I wouldn't have to had them. Yeah. But it's fine.
I learned a long time ago to buy my glasses online.
Oh.
Much, much cheaper.
How much you talking?
Well, I don't. This is a Canadian website. They might have an American equivalent, but hold on. I got 2 pairs of glasses for like a pair of glasses and a pair of sunglasses for just a little over $200.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, they may have an American equivalent to this.
See, here's my thing, right? This is the reason why I also go to my place. I get points for my workplace for doing an eye appointment and doing all that stuff.
Yeah. Good incentive.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they do have an American version on the website.
And,
Also, shade.
yeah, what up?
I believe that might be a form of calcite, but I'd have to look into it more.
Oh,
Cool
the crystal.
Yeah, because you said water soluble specifically, and that's why I was thinking possibly.
It probably is. I wouldn't be
But it's
surprised.
really cool.
I have
I
another
love-
one. Go on.
Oh, that's it. I love rocks ever since I was a little kid.
Oh yeah. If I don't remember if I'm not sure if all my stuff has now been put into storage to make room in my closet, but I would have so many crystals. I have a box full of crystals and actual crystals, not like just random rocks. And that's like a moving box of it, not just like a little tiny box. I have a shoe box of them. I have a little tiny thing that used to be like like CD case holders full of them, and then I have those like slidey little tiny slidey plastic door thingies and like a container. Like I don't know the best way to describe it. And it's like a tiny like little doors. I don't know how to describe this fucking thing, but it's full of gemstones as well, like geodes and all that other stuff as well, and other tiny rocks.
Tiger's eye here. Can't find my hematite. Pyrite. They're just fun to play with.
Yeah.
Someone bought that, I think, from when I was like little, and yeah, I've just kept them ever since.
Yep. I also had I had a ring that was made of a special like gem kind of thing, but it was like fragile, so you had to be very, very careful with it.
Hmm.
So obviously I barely ever wore the ring because yeah. I think I also had turquoise.
Ooh.
And that's because my mom used to work in a Indian warehouse.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
I do have some nice jade that from somewhere local. Although our local jade is a bit darker than like the more bright Asian jade that people think of.
Right.
But probably one of my favorite stones. I love all kinds of jade.
Yeah. Gemstones are nice. I like them.
This
I
makes
like
me feel like a
shiny.
happy little treasure goblin.
Yeah.
I've got my shiny rocks. They're worth like pennies, but I don't care. To me, they're gorgeous, priceless
Right?
treasures.
I like my shinies.
Yeah.
Shiny.
It's like, oh, shiny. Gotta take that. Yeah. Shinies are great. I love them. I love shiny things. But yeah. I'm
I
trying to
had a
think.
pretty funny story. One time, a friend of mine's family had come from the Czech Republic to visit. She did a semester here abroad kind of thing, and really got close to a lot of us. So I'm really happy she comes back whenever she can. And she brought them
Nice.
along. And so they wanted to do a bunch of sightseeing in the area, and we went to a few famous places. And then her sister had said she really, really wanted to go to this rock store that's really famous in Vancouver. And I'm like, oh sweet, I love minerals and gemstones, hell yeah. And then I realized it was rock paraphernalia, and I was like, oh my god, I love that type of rock just as much, if not more. And I got me a new 9 Inch Nails shirt. When she said rock shop or rock store, the first thing my brain thought of was like pretty sparkly stones and shiny stuff. even though rock music is like my fucking identity, I don't know why it went to there. But yeah, we had a good time.
You were really wanting to look at rocks that day.
Apparently, I just had geology on the mind that day. All kinds of rock. Awesome.
Rocks, and more rocks to rock out with.
No, good times. I gotta send her a letter soon. It's been a while. Hope they're doing all right. Being so scary all over the rest of the world these days.
No kidding.
And while we've been doing our podcast, I've almost finished the picture.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Also,
Went over. Yeah, I loaded up the link for this website, and now here I am looking at new sunglasses.
there you go. Also, I have another gemstone to share. Another rock-ish thing. Normally, it was sitting near it, so that's why I'm like, why won't you focus?
Yeah, Shay's got the nice fancy camera on his phone too. Although I did see someone, I can't remember, it was like the new iPhone just came out not too long ago or something.
Yeah.
It feels like they're always coming out, but anyway. And someone
yeah.
took a picture like downtown New York, like, wow, the new camera really is incredible. And someone's like, I feel like it was about 10 years ago now that I stopped noticing the difference when people post these. Like, they all look incredible to me.
Yeah, you know, my favorite feature that they added to the iPhone? The split screen with the apps.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Android did that 5 years ago, or 10 years ago nearly.
Oh, wait, you're talking about that. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the folding screens that people do with their phones.
That's
no.
It's an egg.
It is an egg.
That's
pretty pretty.
I want to know what it is.
When you hold, what button is it? I don't even remember off the top of my head. I think you gotta open up an app. Yeah, hold the button. You can open up another app. Yeah. Apparently, the new Apples can do that.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Well, hey, I've always said the I in iPhone stands for idiot.
Listen, the only thing that to me that I'm happy about my iPhone, that I don't use for a phone, is literally just the camera for YouTube.
Just had to clarify that you don't use it for a phone.
Yep, it's literally just it might as well just be a very fancy looking webcam.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. That's about it. But as for my Galaxy phone, I love it. And it can actually take a very beautiful picture of the moon, unlike other phones I've had.
Oh my god, this does not want to focus either.
Yeah, you do realize that when you're zooming in on the moon with your picture, with your phone, it's just a digitally enhanced photo.
Yeah, but it still looks pretty to me, and that's all I give a shit, instead of the blurry blob that you normally get.
You know, I haven't tried that with my phone. I should go try that at some point.
Yeah, I realize it's not 100% just from the camera, but my thing is it at least takes a nice crisp photo instead of the blurry blob that I used to always get. Also, another thing I like with this rock that I have, that egg one, is it's like rainbow colors in it.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I don't know where it is though. I've lost like. There is. I have a second one, and it has a little paper that's like says what it is, but I don't have it. It's in storage with all my other rocks because my closet was getting full of them.
I'm not sure. It's so cloudy. I have a moonstone and a necklace my aunt got me, but it's a little different than that. It's more clear.
Yeah.
I was trying to take pictures to show you guys the chords. Does not want to focus.
Yeah. No, I like collecting rocks. Rocks are nice.
Yeah.
That and I have two things I collect: rocks and gems and swords.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I have a
We
pair
haven't
of
gotten any for a
swords.
long time, but we do still quite a few.
Yeah.
of ours.
I haven't got any because I don't have a space to put them at this point,
Right.
unfortunately. I had to store a couple of them just underneath my bed at this point.
Got a few on display, but pretty much all put away. Yeah, guy.
So many shiny swords. And a shield. That's one shield. You can't hold the fucking thing because there's no actual grip on the other side, but it's a shield.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh.
So it just makes me think like plucked a little piece from Minecraft out of a geode.
Yeah. Yeah. Rocks are pretty. They're the best things to have. And you know what's great about them? You can be addicted to collecting rocks, and you know what's going to happen if you collect too much rocks? You just have too much rocks. Nothing bad happens.
I'm like waiting for it.
Yeah, nothing bad happens. You just, if you have an addiction to collecting rocks, well, fuck, I guess you just got a lot of rocks. Nothing bad happens from it.
Well, hey, there could be worse things to be addicted to.
Exactly.
Could be addicted to gotcha.
I think he's gonna say like the kind of rocks that you snort. You don't want those kind, no. But no, gotcha games. We're just gonna go right there.
Yeah, no, that's a good safe addiction. That is also painful.
Speaking of, I got a couple hours left.
And
real dailies.
Extremely costly.
Oh, I heard about a dude who dropped, I think it was 70 grand on Fate, and I was like, oh, maybe that make Damien feel better. You're not that bad.
Yeah, I've heard about him. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And
right, like in one way, if it makes you happy, all the power to you, but in another way, just hope people are prioritizing.
No kidding.
Yes.
I mean, I've gotten much better at not spending money on gotchas, so
that's good.
I just save what I need, save my gems for when I, actually want to roll on something instead of going, oh, I need this. Oh,
Boy,
credit card.
But I need it.
See, the real trick is not having the money to spend.
Yep.
Well, technically, I don't have the money to spend. The money I spend isn't mine.
Gotcha. Yeah.
In fact, just out of curiosity, Kat, have you gotten that character that came out, I guess? For her
Caesar?
ZZZ? Yeah.
No, I wasn't saving for her because I was trying to C1 Jane. But she's pretty decent. I'm definitely going to pull for her. But if I don't get her, I won't cry or anything.
That's fair. Yeah.
Are you talking about the weird fire person?
No, she's like a shield user with very big personality.
Oh, most of the characters
Like
in
the
that
one
game have
that
a
looks-
big personality.
I was saying, you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
I will show you a picture of her.
Isn't she also? I know she's in a group that's like biker people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Sons of Caledon.
Yeah. That's a good
No,
picture.
that's not the character I saw.
You probably saw Bernice, who's coming out
Probably.
next, and who I actually want a little bit more as well.
Yeah, I saw her.
Yeah.
I saw the video. I saw the video of her touching another character's butt and going, "Ooh, soft."
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
The goon bait has been hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, it's been funnier now.
Dale sent me that photo and I just like sent back a gif of a dude jumping off a high dive, doing like a perfect dive. And they're like, I see you're also a person of culture. Like, you know it. Good stuff. I hope I get her though. Get both of them would be awesome, but yeah, only if I get super lucky.
You see, I'm glad that I joined the wrong server. I know I could play. I know I can keep playing it, but I'm going to stick to the excuse that I'm on the wrong server, so I don't play it.
Don't get tempted.
Then I won't be tempted to pull for anyone, because now I can be like, oh, the wrong server has the character that I actually care about in that. Well, guess I can't play it.
What about once Ellen comes back?
I will just make sure I miss when that happens.
Just not be around that week.
I'll just be like, oh, yep, I gotta pull. Whoops, shit, I forgot about it. Because, yeah.
She's definitely pretty cool. But Jane, my girl.
Yeah, no, I think Ellen's like my favorite character in ZZZ. I think she's cool.
She is really cool.
I'm actually really glad that when I tried playing it, it had to be on mobile. Yeah, for that event, and my mobile device did not like the game, so I'm like, yeah, no, not gonna play it.
I can't imagine playing on mobile. That would be rough.
Yeah. My because like I didn't play it on my phone. I refuse to play games on my phone nowadays. I tried to play it on my tablet. Yeah, my tablet did not like the game. So I'm really glad that was how I got into the game, because it made me not want to play it.
But they've got tall girls, small girls, cop girls, cool girls, rat girls. What the fuck is that, girls? I saw this guy do a little ad and it made me laugh so hard. All kinds of good girls.
All kinds.
All kinds of girls.
But before we risk hitting another topic, we should probably get ready to wrap up. We're really close to that 2-hour mark now.
That's a good place to wrap up.
Yeah.
Talking about sexy ladies and gacha games.
Exactly.
Definitely a far cry from where we started this podcast.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's the circle of life. You start off talking about the rough, depressing stuff, and then kitties and titties make it better.
I'm just imagining that someone only listens to the start of the podcast and the end of the podcast and nothing in the center, and they go, what the fuck happened here? How did this happen?
It's like, how did they get from that to that?
Gotta listen to find out. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Come on the journey.
Good fucking luck figuring out what happened. But thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's good times. Next time, maybe Mudder will be here with us.
Yeah, and he can tell us how much he loves Shade's sexy, evergreen flame voice.
Don't remind me.
Wait, what?
Don't remind me.
That's for next time.
Don't remind me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get some context here after we're done.
Yeah, you were asleep when Moda was drunk, weren't you?
We had a drunk Moda and I fucking missed it?
Oh, we had a very drunk Moda. Very drunk.
And on that note, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Peace out.